All right. So many developments since yesterday. I started a blog a couple years ago, and I started out talking about issues, and then I just started turning it into like a diary, not really a diary, but just kind of a blog of like what was going on in my life. And I'm thinking, well, why am I putting that out there? Why don't I just grab a notebook and write whatever I want to write? Why am I sharing that? But I guess in the back of my mind, there's the idea that stuff online is in more than one place at the same time. But of course, it actually lives somewhere. You just have to know the address and then you can look at it from anywhere. But it does live somewhere. And the hoarding instinct of never wanting to get rid of anything, never wanting to lose anything, there's something attractive about having something accessible from more than one place. And I guess that's what I was thinking about with my blog, which I called a note blog, because it was just me taking notes. It wasn't like a blog about a certain thing. So this YouTube channel is just as disorganized. Me talking, rambling about whatever. So today, the whatever is car issues. And I think I got a good deal on this car. The problem that it had is that once you get gas, it won't start for a few minutes. So that made me think I was losing my mind, because my car would start very easily everywhere. But then I would get gas and the car wouldn't start after getting gas. So I'm thinking, man, I'm losing my mind. I get in the car to go to work, it works fine. It starts fine. I get in the car to go home from work, it starts fine. I get in the car after I'm gotten gas and it won't start. So Google informed me that that's one of the signs of needing a new fuel pump. And that made me think, maybe I'm not losing my mind, or at least that one aspect isn't part of my whatever. Because my previous 3 cars had battery issues. So you go to start it, and it would take a minute, or it wouldn't turn over at all, or it wouldn't respond at all. My last 3 cars, I think. So they would, the battery there was a short, so it was always draining energy, and then the battery would weaken and just die. So I kept replacing batteries in all these cars, and whenever I went to start a car, I was nervous. Is it going to start or is it not going to start? And so this one started perfectly in every location except that one location after getting gas. And I'm like, wait a minute. Am I not pushing the button in enough? Is that why it's not starting? Am I just nervous because these cars in the past have not started, and so I'm just, what is going on? But I believe I bought a car with a fuel pump issue, and that's all it is. So now I've got some tire issues along with the fuel pump issues. So we'll see where that goes. All right. So there's a YouTube video that I can't imagine anyone being interested in. 10 years from now, I would go back and peruse my channel and look for interesting things and remind myself of things that happened and so forth. But that would never be a video I'd want to watch in its entirety. So I often wonder if in the past when they didn't have electricity, and it seemed like there were ages and ages of, with very little information. If they really did have electricity and everything was online, and then online disappeared and we just didn't have access to it anymore. Um, Interesting thought. All right, it's January 2022, and I'm gonna look for some tires. Have a good one, everybody, or nobody.